Wildfires in the Island Lake region in northern Manitoba have severely impacted 4 First Nations in the area. Multiple evacuations have left their residents displaced to various communities throughout the province. Island Lake chiefs say lack of provincial and federal investments in wildfire prevention strategies are to blame.
The Auditor General found that Indigenous Service Canada spent 3.5 times more on response and recovery than on preparedness. That is $646 million on reacting to disaster versus $182 million preparing for them.
Garden Hill, Wasagamak, St. Teresa Point, and Red Sucker Lake Anishinaabe nations are located about 500 kilometers northeast of Winnipeg. Anishinaabe Okamawan represents them. Their Grand Chief Alex McDougall says that roughly 80% of Indigenous communities are located near remote, fire-prone regions. Despite that, he says many are without the basic resources and infrastructure needed to respond to the fires.
Experts confirm that investing in prevention saves money. Public Safety Canada acknowledges that a dollar invested in prevention saves $6 in response costs. Yet Ottawa refuses to follow its own math.
Red Sucker Lake Chief Samuel Knott says his community has no way to escape a wildfire about 30 kilometers away. He says government investments in fire suppression teams and infrastructure projects like all-season roads are necessary for their safety. He says his community isn't underprepared, they are under-prioritized.
No firefighting aircrafts or crews have been deployed as we are completely abandoned. Our people are suffering from severe smoke inhalation. Children, elders, people with asthma. We have no asthma medication available for our most vulnerable community members.
A 252-kilometer all-season road from St. Teresa Point to Barons River would cost $512 million. The chiefs say that project is one of more than 100 wildfire mitigation projects deemed eligible for funding across the country. The road would act as a wildfire escape route while also reducing the 4 First Nations' reliance on winter roads and airlifts year-round.
We are burning because budgets refuse to bend.
They hope Canada will develop a national Indigenous fire strategy so this doesn't happen again next year. Sav Jones, APTN National News, Winnipeg.